Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've got another layout for you. I'm on a roll. I'm trying to put out one a week. I have a few layouts stockpiled, so I'm hoping that I can keep this up because so far so good. Excuse me. So the collection that I'm using is the crepe paper Little U, and this is the girl collection. And I found it fitting because I am scrapping. I did. What tense are we using, Lena? I am scrapping a picture of my two daughters, and um, my oldest daughter was just gazing into the little one's eyes, and the little one was just kind of looking back up at her, and I just thought it was the sweetest thing ever. So, of course, mommy, being the scrapper, always has a camera, a phone, something close, or something at hand. So, I took that opportunity and quickly snapped that picture, even though they're both on my bed. My bed is not made, and my duvet cover is totally all wrinkly. But that's life. That's life with kids. So that's that. So I'm starting off with, as usual, a white piece of cardstock. Um, I really like lately I've really been using the cardstock, and I feel like it's been adding quite a bit of um, clean scrapbooking. Um, I hope that makes sense, because usually when I use some patterned paper as the background, it just doesn't it's clean, but it's not Jaxie, sit. Just my dog. He keeps walking around, and he's one of those dogs that his nails hit the floor before his paws do, so it always sounds like he's like wearing high heels. Okay, let's try this again. So I've been using white cardstock as my base for most of my layouts lately, and I'm really liking the clean feel of it. And I'm going to continue to do so until I get bored of it, and then I'll change to something else. Because I've noticed that myself, I don't really have a style of scrapbooking per se. I more or less do what comes to me. I know there's a lot of scrapbookers like that, and therefore they can produce different layouts every time. And I think that's a pretty cool thing to be able to do. And I kind of envy the people a little bit that, have a particular style, but I never know what's going to happen when I wake up in the morning and I decide to start scrapping. I never know what's going to happen. But, okay, where did I go with this? So there was a little quote that was on the back of one of the sheets of paper that I was using to layer with, and I decided that I'm going to make it part of my layout. And what it says is, sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. And that's so true. I never thought I'd be, well, I always knew I wanted to be a mother, but until I became a mother, I never realized that it really just is a culmination of the little things in life. And I found this quote by accident because I was cutting the paper and it just happened to be on the other side. But it's it's hilarious how things happen. So after all that rambling, I've matted my picture and I know where I'm going to put my layers and my quote. So now I'm just going through my it's just a random box that I have that's full of die cuts that I've pre-cut. I've had this box forever. I don't do that anymore. And now I just cut what I need as I need it, but I still need to use up some of the things that I have. So I decided that I was going to go monochromatic with the layering pieces. So I picked out white pieces. So I picked out a feather, a circle with a heart in it, and a heart and a script U, word U. So I guess it's supposed to be like love you. So, and I really wanted to keep this layout very light, very airy, very flowy. And so that's what I did. So I'm going to create three kind of embellishment places, and I'm going to start gluing things down. So what else am I doing? So I'm putting some foam on the back of the feather, because I want to pop that up a bit. And I know on camera it might be slightly difficult to see the feather and the white die cut pieces, because my scrapbook table is a high gloss Italian varnish. Then my paper is bright white, and then my die cuts are bright white. So I'm sorry, there's a bit of, it's being washed out quite a bit, but you'll be able to tell better in the pictures on the final pictures at the end. So now I decide that I need to work on my title, and I say this every time. You guys know how creative I am with my titles. So, and I decide that the title is going to be, get this, Sisters. I know, right? So clever. So I'm just going to create an area at the bottom, and I'm going to end up using um, the thickers that came with this collection, and they're called Starlight, and they're the pink puffy stickers. Eventually, I'll get there. And the stickers that I'm handling right now, those are the accent stickers. And I used a few pieces from there, not a whole lot. I used the stars and a couple labels because, like I said, I wanted the main embellishments to be monochromatic. I wanted them to kind of have a particular feel, if that makes any sense at all. And so those are the thickers right there. And like I said, they're puffy stickers. They're really cool in texture, and they've got a bit of a, actually they're glossy. So I'm just going to take the time to spell out Sisters, and this particular set of thickers has two sizes of fonts. It's got a larger and a smaller set of letters, all built into one package. So that's pretty cool. And I'm going to fiddle with them for a little bit, trying to get them even on my page. And then I'm going to commit and press down on them and make them permanent, I guess. As permanent as thickers without glue on the back could be. You guys know my struggle with thickers. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm still going back to the accent stickers there, trying to see, like, I'm feeling like it needs something else, but decide at the end that it really doesn't, other than the stars like I mentioned. So I'm going to put some stars, and I ended up ripping a sticker because I'm so impatient. I just started ripping things up off the backing paper, and I peeled it instead of removing it gently from the paper backing. So in this collection there's stars, so I picked out the gold ones, and I picked out, there was a black and white set, so those are the ones that I'm using, and I'm just creating clusters of stars around the page in my three major points. So by my title, by the top of the feather, and the top right corner of the layout. And now I'm using some word stickers, and that collection comes with pink, it comes with gold, and it comes in like a black and white. So I decided to just stick to the gold and black and white, and that is pretty much it for the layout. Other than at the end here, you'll see in a second, I pull out my Heidi Shine in the gold, and I create my splatters around the page. And I have to apologize for the wonky lighting. I tend to scrapbook first thing in the morning when the girls are still sleeping, so therefore the lighting is not the greatest, but I gotta work with what I got, kids. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Take care, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.